Hello. Missile is the best character, and we've seen them in one scene. We need more Missile. Where are they? Honestly. Games these days. By which I mean games 12 years ago. I had to drive over a long river to get ready for babysitting, and damn, don't remember ever seeing it as high as it was now. Not surprising there was flooding yesterday. Yee! You said there was really bad weather.
The door handle is missing.
And the door handle's missing. And it's very difficult to control a river when the door handle's missing, because the door will just fly open, and all the water will come out. You'll see. Don't with your smiley faces. We'll get to that, okay. See, the thing, people keep talking about Missile being a thing. I have no idea what's going on with Missile. Why, like, we know Missile, when we know that they're great and they're the best, but why? There's something else, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's good or sinister or surprising or I don't know. We'll see, I suppose. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? There's a Chib, there's a Kara, there's a Bear, there's a Ragdoll, there's a delicious Strawberryman. There's also a Lurkin Christie. Having a good luck. Smiley, smiley. But yeah. Get that. Good music up. This game had an update. It was like a 4 gigabyte update for a 6 gigabyte game. I have no idea what the update was. There's no documentation for it. What else do you need? Smiley face. I need for that sentence to have ended before the smiley face. But yeah, how are we all doing? Sorry there was no morning stream. Again, I was just completely out of any enthusiasm to do anything. You've made the unfortunate decision of allowing good friend Toad to talk you into playing Honkai Star Rail. Oh no! They gotcha! Godspeed. They gotcha. Let's get over to the game so you can do more than just hear it. There it is. It doesn't appear to be anything different, although I did have to sign another EULA, and I looked through it, and it seems to be a generic Capcom EULA because it said stuff like, "Hey, you're not allowed to do unauthorized tournaments of this game." Like, I don't think anyone's doing a tournament of Ghost Trick. Unless I'm very much mistaken. Maybe this game really changes in the latter half. Maybe it's like Inscription, I don't know. But yeah, so last time, what happened last time? We busted Jowd out of prison, briefly. He got caught immediately by Cabanela, who we are now sort of understanding has a bit of a spotty record that he's suppressing. This is a character you want to punt into the sun. You pulled a card 4 separate times already. RNG. If it makes you feel any better, I've been trying to 100% Ocarina of Time, and yeah, I loathe fishing in that game. It is the absolute worst thing I've done in a video game ever. So we can all be together on our irritations. I wouldn't mind, but the thing I wasn't looking forward to the most was the horseback archery, and that was fine. I actually like the fishing. I spent 45 minutes and I didn't catch a single thing. I've looked up so many guides and people telling you, oh, you need to hold this and this, and then another guide that says, oh, you need to do the exact opposite of that. I'm like, Give me the anime old man with the cool space powers, not the horrible snooty doll lady. I don't know much about these things. As far as I thought they were just all 15-year-old girls with big boobs. That's usually what those things turn out to be. Or am I thinking of Genshin? I don't know. They all blend together in my brain. Immersive of a noggin. The horseback riding that gets you, yeah. Also that, yes. Okay, cool. I mean, well, not cool, but I'm glad I'm aware it exists. Suck at horseback riding and shooting arrows while on horseback. Never pass those challenges. I did it relatively quickly, actually. Although, that was having done it in a randomizer recently, and that took a lot longer. So, maybe I got lucky. Yeah, sorry. What did we do last time? We broke okay, so story so far. We're dead. And we're trying to find out the circumstances around that. We're slowly learning bits and pieces. We found out that there was a detective, Lynn, who was looking into the case of a guy called Jowd, who was in the process of being executed for killing his wife. However, there's more to that story than meets the eye, and so Lynn's investigating this and has so far died 3 times in the process of that. We keep saving them from death. However, as part of this investigation, we broke Jowd out of prison last time. The story so far is, I wish. No, we met Missile once. But yes, we broke him out of prison. However, he was put back in prison by another detective called Cabanela, who they used to be partners back in the old day. But evidently there's something going on there, not sure what it is. We also know that Jowd was painting the face of our character while in prison. And yeah. Lynn recently just went to the minister for something or other, the person who signed the execution warrant for this person, even though execution has not been a thing for a very long time. So this is some sort of weird circumstantial thing. But there's also a bunch of blue people assassinating people, but they're also involved in lots of deals. We don't really understand what's going on with them yet. We don't understand what's going on with basically everything in the game so far. They won't tell us why. They're being very evasive about certain things. They're also told us not to trust people's memories about stuff. Don't trust a single person's memory, as it were. So, cross-reference stuff, I guess. And there's also a lot of things that I think are going on that I won't mention because I'll probably be wrong and or spoil things. I'm either wrong or it won't be fun. So, also I'm on the extras menu, I've just realised. I thought there might be something new in there because of the update. But yes, last time we went to the office of the minister or so on and so forth, and he was being blackmailed by the blue people, who claimed to have his daughter, who is also the daughter of an author. They seem to be estranged as a couple. But yes, they claim to have the daughter in order to force him to carry on through the execution, even though he was already going to do it. So I don't really know what's going on there. Trust no one, not even yourself. Yes. But yeah, I can't remember where we're going now. I guess to the blue people, right? Because they were in a room. That's the other thing I want to point out. The blue people, when they were doing the Little Red Riding Crop, when she was in the room doing the whole "I've got your daughter" thing, that room was set up in exactly the same way as a room we saw earlier in the game. It was a different room, but it was set up in the same way. And we encountered that room as like a Rube Goldberg murder machine. So I'm very suspicious of that. Daughter of an orphan. I mean, it could be a daughter. Maybe she's an orphan, I don't know. The mother could be an orphan. But she's an author, a writer, who is in the midst of her magnum opus. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine and normal, yeah. Perfectly reasonable. Also, our character can't read. So let's continue. Chapter 11. Oh yes, we are going to this room. Okay, cool, I want to learn about this. I think it's the following morning now, isn't it? Yes, 10 past 12 a.m. By sunrise, we will cease to exist. So we better try and get this sorted out pretty quickly. Voices. I keep forgetting voices when we do this. The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Jowd to be carried out tonight. Oh, we stopped that by exploding the chair. Lynn says the execution's a mistake, and I believe her. And so I'm paying the kidnappers' hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction. And also about the weird Rube Goldberg thing. There's Riding Crop. What took you so long? I can't remember your voice, sir. Your instinct was right, beauty, my dear. So you sound like that now. They had that restaurant surrounded. It took me forever to shake them. And now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap. Yes, there was a police operation surrounding a restaurant. We don't really know why, but we think it has something to do with these two doing a deal, possibly with us. That's exactly the voice I did first time. Marvelous. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself. Ouch, that hurts, beauty. But that's okay, that's what I love about you. Also, I do very silly voices, and I apologize for that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's the same thing. Different room, same setup. Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please. Oh, the girl's in the box. Yes, always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? There, see that beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face too, my dear. Yes, a wry smile. She's very tall. I've just realized how tall she is. Silly voices for a silly game, yeah. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty. All right, I'll dream of you until you return. Why don't you open the trunk for our guest? I will, beauty. I was just taking a little breather. If the girl's in the trunk, why would... What's the deal? Why would they want that? Whatever. All right, little lady, let me open that trunk for you. Beauty. Looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped, and something else is bothering me too. I don't think I've ever been to this room before, but something about it's giving me a strange sense of déjà vu. I've seen something like this before. Yes, we have. Give me explanations. What's in here? Thoughts. Taking something precious to manipulate others. So that's what kidnapping is. We didn't know what kidnapping was. Add that to the list. The dirty tricks of those without the powers of the dead to come up with. Wait, what? Did I read that wrong, or did I just not understand the sentence? However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it? It's the box. Now then. Now. Time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing, before this guy wakes up from his dream of a beauty. Open. Oh, okay, it's just a way of getting over the... More thoughts. Whenever I possess a door like this, for some reason I get the urge to send something flying with it. These ghost tricks are kind of addictive. Well, what's up? Nothing really. Oh well, I can look around, can't I? Okay, very, very restricted access. Oh, no, I can't do anything while that's happening. Well, let's burn these, I suppose. Oof. We're gonna go. Aha. Not quite. Ah, but I can swing it. Whoop! We're on here now. Shade, candle sconce, suspended shelf, mantle clock. What is this thing? Thoughts. This is one of those things you light with fire, isn't it? Candles, add them to the list. As long as there is a light in the room, is something like this really necessary? But if something can be lit, it kind of makes me want to light it. I need another core to reach the trunk and open it. I wonder if I can create a new core. So what? I think I missed the middle of that plan. Hey, how you doing? Oh. Darn. I can't reach my destination from here. Yeah, I knew that. Okay. Okay, rock the shelf. Doesn't seem to do a grand deal. Grand deal? Great deal.
This shelf is suspended by very thin cords. They look like they're about to break. I bet it'd be quite a spectacle if it fell. If something can break, it kind of makes me want to break it.
So we want a way of breaking that? Back on you. Anything I can do with this? I can spin this faster. Ooh. Aha! Now I can hit it with the door. Set the room on fire. Let's do it. Oh, should probably stop spinning this faster now.
A ball that rolls off a table. I've already seen something like this once already tonight. Already. I wonder if this ball already does anything.
Yeah. Oh, I can be bull. Okay, bull's there now. This might be the one that took you a while, fair enough. There's a lot of little bits and bobs, and it's not extraordinarily clear where any of it's going. But the ball allows us to get to the winding machine now. And back down. Can't remember, but you know, it was one of these rooms, yeah. Party popper to fire, cake box, another party popper to fire. Oh, okay.
Just my imagination. Just my imagination. That's all he has to say. If he was any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. But look at that streamer going spinning round and round. Now, how can I make use of that?
Oh, I can't beat it. Can I set it on fire? Yeah, probably, if I get it back up to the thing. And there's this one as well. What does this do? Oh, yes. Trail of fire, please.
Dude, must have been the wind. Just my imagination. What an amazingly simple fellow. This room, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. The question is, how can I use it to my advantage?
Well, what does this, like, tangle things up? Okay. But then loosens it back again. Right. Interesting. Lots of elements, don't know how they fit together yet. But lots of elements. If I twiddle this quickly, what is that? Gonna change anything? No, not really. Back to the thing, spin it faster, try and set it on fire. Fire time! Fire. Hang on, am I gonna have to time this? My reflexes are bad. Okay. Oh, it only does it for a certain amount of time as well. This might not be what I'm supposed to do, but I feel like I have to try it. Ah, it is. That's gonna doll. Okay, doll. Doll now has fire. setting up our own Rube Goldberg thing. Anyway, how is everybody today? I don't know. Have we had a lovely day? Lovely Tuesday. Can't do anything with these? No. Ah, yes. What's in this box? Grenades? Now we do this. Hopefully set them on fire. Whoosh! Aha! That's now on fire, which will burn the thing, to cause the clock to come crashing down.
It's just my imagination. Whose footprints are these?
Been sleepy, also sleepy, many sleeps. Me, annoyed at fishing. Cool. To the case! Aha! Oh, hang on. You look relaxed.
What in the... What's going on here? That little lady is... Is this little lady really a daughter of the Justice Minister?
Do they both have pink hair? Seems very comfortable. Want a nice drink, reading a book? You smile.
That's just my imagination. Huh? Babe!
Oh, the other girl was blonde, okay.
What's with the fun, book and juice?
Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. I wanted to treat our guest well.
How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please.
At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash.
Hey, mister?
Yes, cute little lady? More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask.
Have I been kidnapped? Great posture use.
Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know. But we just ask for a little patience.
Don't say those awful things about this house! Wait, what? Huh? This house is where I used to live. What is happening?
Wait, what? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me.
Huh? To be fair, I don't actually know who this is. I know they were in Lynn's house, that's it. The circumstances of why in Lynn's house, who knows?
What's the meaning of this beauty? Why here? Why at this girl's old house?
Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location.
Oh, I see.
Keep playing and find out.
It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk?
Oh, of course. Now you be a good girl while I'm gone.
Where's Missile?
Simp.
Ah, terms of service.
You just read your book and drink your juice.
I want to go home.
Not quite yet.
Drink.
This dilapidated place was Camilla's old house. What's going on here?
Then that's an understatement. Trick time! Hey Camilla, how you doing? Can I... Have you died?
What in the world? Why does the little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out at Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that. And it also means somebody else must have saved her.
Missile?
I better ask her what happened.
Hi? Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile?
I'm sorry, I'm not Missile. My name's Sissel.
Cecil? My name is Camilla.
Camilla? So it is her. I knew it.
What happened to me? What is this place?
I can hardly tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead.
The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead?
Darn, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax, you're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently.
Really? I don't remember.
Cecil, you useless idiot.
Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of.
You do? Looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, huh? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else?
The plot chickens.
Sure, go ahead, sissy.
Sissy, huh?
Kidnapping.
What does that mean?
Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight.
I know about that part. She asked you to meet at the Chicken Kitchen on Dead End Drive, right?
Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park.
What park?
Temsic Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive.
Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you?
Yeah, Lynn always said, I don't like that park. Scary things happen there.
Temsic Park, huh?
What am I gonna do? Lynn's gonna be so mad.
She is? How come?
Because I left it there. The music box in the park. Oh yeah, Jowd said that the music box would probably help give us information about what's going on.
That's right, the music box.
Music box. That music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was? It was in the roof, and I dropped it on the Christmas tree.
I don't know. Where? I'll pretend I don't know.
You know. You don't have to humor me.
Oops.
Sissy, huh?
So, what happened to the music box?
I hid it in the bushes at the park just before it happened.
Just before? Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh?
I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park.
You did well. So, the music box in the park. I better let Lynn know.
About Camilla, how are you doing? Also, who are you?
This is your old house?
Yep, this is where we lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynn and Missile.
Lynn's like a big sister to you, isn't she?
Yep, she's a detective, you know. She's a hero.
She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the justice minister?
My father is gone. So I got that wrong then. What a surprise, Sissel got something wrong.
Gone? Maybe he passed away.
No, it's not that. That's not it. Words. My dad, he's gonna die, and it's all because of me.
What? What do you mean because of me?
Okay, so Jowd's heard that. I was kind of right.
Why would you say that?
It's called an execution. My dad is a detective.
No way! Don't tell me your father is Detective Jowd.
That's right.
What in the world?
5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream.
5 years ago, that murder case.
Plot twist. Less plot twist and more plot. That'd be a twist if we didn't assume anything else. Yeah, just plot. Incident 5 years ago. So that was, no, hang on. No, sorry, I'm thinking of the one with Lynn. It was Mom's birthday that day. Oh, this is probably the murder. Okay, yeah. It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working and I was home by myself. Then I had an idea. I was gonna surprise my mom. I set up that contraption. What?
I'm home, Camilla. Why is it dark?
Another one? It's the same one. This is the fact. Oh no, this room. Yeah, obviously. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh?
Mom!
What was that noise?
I can't remember his voice. Northern, right? I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that.
I know that contraption.
Why? That is, yeah. She killed her mom. Why do people keep dying by contraptions? It is this.
And I don't know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake, a birthday message.
Real villain, Rube Goldberg. Happy birthday. My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. Okay, I'm sort of seeing Gerald's reasoning now. My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it.
This is also unbelievably tragic. It's making me stressed.
Not seeing Gerald's reasoning for wanting to be executed, though. I think this is, like, he still feels guilty about killing the person with Lynn. And he was like, okay, this is karma. This is, like, you know, I killed a person, now somebody I love got killed. This sort of fits. I don't know. I'm assuming that's what he's... Who knows in this game? Who knows? I can't believe it. Oh, sorry.
I can't believe it. This little lady is Detective Jowd's daughter.
Yes. All the other information you're not interested in, just that?
I just can't tell her.
Or would a minor want to be executed and leave their traumatized child alone? Every time you ask a question, it takes all of your self-control not to say anything. Yeah, all of my questions are rhetorical. Do not answer any of them. In short, smile.
I can't tell her why she was kidnapped.
Why was I kidnapped? I want to know. You're an idiot, Sissel.
Oops. There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe we better stop talking. It's too dangerous.
Sissy, you're not gonna talk to me anymore?
I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that.
Okay, but...
Sissel, stop doing this. I'm gonna rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, all right?
Yeah. Chose a good voice, in the kind of snake voice with rescuing a hostage, you know. Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised, Sissy. Updated the phone book. Obviously. Sissel's doing his best. Which is a damning indictment.
What took you so long?
I've traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late, and now the shops are closed.
We're leaving this place right now.
What? But he's not here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here?
Yes, and he is the one who chose this location.
I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of his Dale.
Be quiet. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong.
All right, as you wish, Bayuda.
I feel it. I sense something here, in this room. Is somebody there? Can you hear me?
Is it the contraption?
Is she talking to me? I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that.
Click, click, click.
All right, we're leaving.
Pardon me, little lady.
Well then. To the park?
All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago.
At least let her keep the book. The drink's probably all spilled now. That poor guy's back. Oh, that poor kidnapper. His back must hurt from carrying the hostage.
The little lady's gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know all about this?
Love the animations in this game. This game's animations are great and I want to know more and I can't. Not until it's over.
One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence, the sum of that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead?
Maybe that's why they're blue. Blue like ghosts. They're ghosts! The Beauty and the Dandy. And an illustration of... What's her name? Mikola? What's her name? Save. That was pretty short section. Camilla. I like Mikola, but different. It's an anagram. Camilla.
Looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter.
Oh yeah, we saved the minister. He died of a heart attack. It's medication-based. Or lack of medication-based.
When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fierce detective lady.
Oh, I'm sure she's great at it. Sensitive.
I told Lynn what I found out about the kidnapping. That it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone.
Yeah, he did. And he took far too many meds. Don't do that. But Camilla? Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't even the stupid old Justice Minister.
I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for.
And I mean, the amount of crap he said last time.
Looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow.
The poor girl, kidnapped for ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much.
It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists too, like the kidnappers winding up and using Camilla's old house as their hideout.
There is no way it could be just coincidence.
And them sensing my presence? They seem to know about the powers of the dead.
I just don't understand any of it.
I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back.
Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped.
Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying.
Oh yeah, he died, so he can. But he refuses to believe ghosts are a thing, which is reasonable. That's why you suck as a detective.
Hey, how can I believe in you? I'm a realist.
Please! If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and...
I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer.
That's fair. She won't?
It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing?
You don't have to deal with Rube Goldberg mechanisms, sir. But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal?
It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my daughter?
She's too busy writing her magnum opus. Cabanela? I'm gonna guess Cabanela.
Hooey, that's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister, quite a pickle.
Aha! I could tell by the elongated vowels.
Miss me, baby?
Inspector Cabanela! Just stop walking like a normal person.
I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister.
Chibi's on the attack. Jowd said suspicious things about you, and what is that bow? My word, that's some flexibility there, sir. I got distracted in my train of thought.
The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. Ta-da!
Detective Jowd! Detective Jowd! I'm so sorry. I tried...
Huh?
I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. This man has a double-jointed everything. Stopping at double, are we? Dislocated several hips at this point, yeah. This guy does yoga, and this guy teaches yoga.
Lynn, please, don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and a student. Ah, it brings a tear to my eye.
Yeah. Track time. Who else died? Well, hang on. Conversation. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanela, that the execution was tonight?
I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you.
And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd can never have done such a thing.
Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing.
Huh?
I know two things to be true and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty, and two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby?
In the bin. Do we still have the bin, Emo? And if that's the case, why did you bring him here?
Whatever do you mean, young lady?
He escaped from prison, right? Why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons. Ben, so were all those rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend?
Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby.
Why did it take you this long, then? Because it's Lynn.
That's enough, Flynn.
But Detective Jowd!
I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be.
But
I've just remembered the guards in the background. Their spears have hats. Their spears have hats, everybody. Red alert. Their spears have little hats. Who designed the characters in this game? I want to hug them. Tell him his daughter got kidnapped. Yeah. Oh, damn. There was a thought that popped up, but I guess we've missed that. Hey, how you doing? You alright?
My poor Emily. Is she alright?
Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camilla.
Why is a dream talking to me in my head again?
You asked.
Wait a minute. Emily? Emily?
How are we supposed to pronounce this? Amelie? Amelie. I'm gonna go with Amelie.
Amelie? Could that be the Amelie next door?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door.
No, not me. My wife. It's complicated.
Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him.
The minister's wife ran away on him? Maybe they grew apart, what with him being so busy.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head.
Why do I not know how to pronounce Emily? I don't know, I've never heard the name before. Collective IQ in this game can be counted in decimal points. Right, oh, Lynn. No. I want to go under. No, I want to go under. I want to see Lynn. Get out of the way, old man. There we go. Hey, Lynn.
According to what I heard, Amelie.
Amelie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Amelie. Amelie was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight.
Those horrible kidnappers, they were lying in wait for her?
But Amelie didn't go out after all. She couldn't. She had a fever.
Huh? And so the kidnappers grabbed Camilla by mistake instead?
Apparently, Amelie and Camilla are about the same age.
Are they? They do not look the same age.
The kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up.
Amelie.
Amelie. So I'm definitely wrong. It's all my fault. If I hadn't asked Camilla to do that errand for me, this never would have happened.
Oh, right, you asked her to bring the music box.
No, Hazel. Camilla. We could be the hat. We are the hat. Hey, Jowd, how you doing?
So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened? Something about a kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand? And the carrying out of your execution tonight. I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple.
It's not that simple.
Why not?
Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla.
What? Camilla?
Amelie, a lunchy, a breakfasty. Yeah. They're around the same age.
They do not look like they're the same age. I checked it out for myself. I'm positive.
It should have led with that.
No, it can't be. And, by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself.
What? What are you talking about? Papa Bear mod activated.
Don't listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. And when I'm executed tonight, that'll be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight. For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution's gonna ease.
That was like one of my sentences.
Bitch, you're gonna leave your daughter orphaned over your bullshit.
Is yours.
Is it true what Camilla said?
Why don't you tell us what you know?
The murder 5 years ago.
So be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's, Alma's, birthday. We came home from work, and she went in first.
How stupid do you have to be to not get something even Sissel understands?
Yeah, if you're below the bar of Sissel, my word. That is another very cutting, whatever the word is. Assessment, that's the word I was looking for.
We came home from work,
And she went in first. Was she a detective as well? Bang! Oof. Mom!
What was that noise? I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There were a body there besides... There were nobody there, quite the opposite, besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them. So, the little lady's mother died right in front of her.
Oh my, that's so horrible. Doesn't know what a candle is. You're supposed to know that maybe leaving your daughter orphaned and traumatized by getting executed in her stead is a damn choice. Yes.
Camilla told me about it. She were crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. An impossible move?
Oh, a ghost did it. Even then, still. Is that what the pigeon guy's like trying to work out? Like what happened? If so, my guess as to what that was going on was completely wrong. We're really impressed with how clever these characters are. Yes, we are. Remember, you can very much be impressed by a negative. You two smiling.
It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. No other explanation. That's what I'd convinced everyone of. Even me. But tonight you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before. The powers of the dead, right? That day, in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries.
I really hope... No, that wouldn't make sense.
Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. Little Red Riding Crop.
Does it? Hope smile gives you the same vibes as Dark's tomato smile. Different vibes, but now they're indelibly associated with, hey, I know things you don't about this wacky game.
Is someone there? Can you hear me? I can sense your presence, you know.
What should be, she's talking about something completely different.
The kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers. This is no ordinary kidnapping. Looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all.
Maybe you should have thought about this before.
I'm the only one who thought it was.
Yes. Detective Jowd? First time she was talking about a bug. First time the conclusion was that there was a bug. But she might have been tipped off by us being there and went, what's weird? Oh, there's a thing in the chicken. Why are any of these people detectives? Because it's this or Cabanela.
There's still time before dawn. A little anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die?
An impossible move. Ghosts! That includes Cabanela. At the end of this, Bailey's going to be promoted to detective. Shrimp will be assistant detective.
Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she were good with her hands. She were a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption.
The first was, of course, the firing of that gun.
Right. That was an antique gun. I had it on display for years. So, it wasn't part of the little lady's original design.
These people are responsible for the security of the public. But also remember who the public are. Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday.
And that other strange point was the movement of that Cupid.
Cupid? I was not paying enough attention, apparently. Do. Oh, it did spin, didn't it? Oh, it was supposed to light the candles. Oh, right.
It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around.
And then do that. Do. How do you two people know that you both went there? I mean, Gerald wouldn't know. Well, Gerald probably inspected it afterwards. And we know because we saw an equivalent setup somewhere else.
Somebody made a change to that contraption's design and then manipulated it. A ghost.
I don't know what to say.
I didn't have time to think. I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene and I turned myself in.
You falsified evidence. What kind of adjustment?
The gun, of course. The gun, eh? Come to think of it.
Oh, yeah.
There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall. Course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. Yeah, I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption, but one thing was for certain, that gun was still smoking.
So that gun really did shoot Alma?
I hid the gun before I went to the police.
You hid it?
I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective.
What, you mean?
And that detective still thinks it's a music box.
So that's what was in the box, huh? You relied on my stupidity. Otherwise, you definitely have to come up with the explanation of a ghost modified the contraption my daughter made up to surprise her mum and it turned into a murder contraption. To be fair, that is a difficult sell to the police.
I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police, my own pistol, and they didn't bother checking ballistics. And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. When I were all done, I turned myself in.
It's very reliable stupidity. Right, okay. You're an idiot then. Detective Chowd, is what you told us just now true? Cabaniella's like, what?
Yes, of course.
In that case, there's still time.
Still time?
Time to solve that case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jowd, and of course little Camilla didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm gonna prove it. For Camilla's sake.
That sounds wonderful.
Huh? Thank you, Detective Jowd.
Lynn, where's that music box now?
In Temsic Park. Camilla left it there.
That gun's important evidence. You better go pick it up.
Cabaniella's like, excuse me. Yes, sir, I'll go right now. Sissel, take care of Detective Jowd. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side.
And yet again I say, easy enough for you to say.
Yeah, Cabaniella, what are you guys on?
Someone care to explain what the hell just happened? What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate.
A little change in plans. My daughter's been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something.
But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby.
And then I guess I better prove my innocence on the double.
On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend.
I want to save Camilla in more ways than one. That's all there is to it.
I see, my old friend, in more ways than one.
Yeah, I'm adopting your accent. I'm stealing your accent.
What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight, as planned? Or should we hold off and wait on this important evidence to come in?
The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement.
Oh, that's a stretch.
As you wish, Your Excellency.
Please don't bow down to me. Not that far anyway. Especially not that low.
Hey, see? It's just slightly disturbing.
In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up?
How did you get here?
Would you be so kind?
Yes, sir.
Your muscles are protesting just seeing that. What are you doing? Where'd you get that from?
The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in those last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate?
Sure, let's try. Oh, thoughts?
I'm glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now, but I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jowd's innocence, it'll be meaningless if Jowd or Camilla dies. I've got to do something about the kidnapping. Somehow.
Did you just pull that out of his pants, maybe?
Maybe I should ask for more advice from the capable detective here.
Why not? Hello, sir.
Most likely, the minister won't stop the execution, not as long as there's any small chance his daughter's the one who's kidnapped. But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it. Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister. Prove it? How? I doubt his wife's ever gonna answer that phone if we call from here. If we call from here, right? But a telephone works in both directions. What are you saying? What I'm saying is, only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost.
Yes?
I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change the situation. Gee, Detective. For these past 5 years, Camilla's the only thing that's kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. And the key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. But is there a way?
Probably, yeah. Hey, how you doing? You alright?
Excuse me, Mr. Minister.
I can't hear you. La 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 la.
I'm sure you've heard everything we've been saying. You telling me you don't believe any of it?
Let me speak plainly. Yeah, I don't trust you. But there's someone else who I trust even less.
Oh yeah, who's that?
Me! I can't explain your existence. It's not normal. But I'm pretty abnormal myself.
Don't show us anything, please.
So maybe you're a figment of my imagination. A delusion. Would you listen to a delusion?
There's got a point.
To be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about.
We just... This is the game. Screenshot this. This is the game. The only thought in Cecil's head.
Yeah, I got the bit about you not trusting me, though.
Good.
Cool. No, get out of the head. Get out of the... Down and around. Down and around. Down and around. Ah, there we go. Cool. On the phone. Please. Buttons. Whoops. Back, there was a thought.
Well, hanging around here won't change anything. I've got 10 minutes before the prison van shows up. If I could just do something about the kidnapping in those 10 minutes. I guess the telephone lines are my only hope.
Alright, let's go to the chicken kitchen. Junkyard. Thank you, Cheap. Oh yeah, Ray was deteriorating. Deteriorating.
Hey, why so quiet? Ray? What's going on? Maybe he isn't here anymore.
Hey, Ray. Are you alright? Ray. Thoughts are happening in my brain. I don't think anything's happening up here, but I kind of want to check. It's been a while. Sorry for the distraction. Oh, can't even get up there now. Never mind, never mind. He's just sleeping. Old man needs a nap. No, hang on, let's have to go down now. There you go. Okay, I'm assuming nothing here. Yep. That doesn't seem to be working. That's probably where we're gonna have to go. That's where we are. I didn't mean to click that. Oh, that's where we came from anyway. I doubt anything's changed.
The room is filled with tension. Everyone's on edge, waiting, fearful. Everybody except one. The inspector in white is sitting, humming a tune to himself. A tune, huh?
The park seems interesting, so we won't go there yet. Here, Super's office. Where Mr. Pigeon Man is doing science. I think this guy might end up being more important than we think. Oh, hello.
Looks like the old pigeon guy decided to go somewhere else. There's something very off about this place. Old dusty junk side by side with well-maintained equipment. Anyway, it doesn't look like things are gonna change here much for a while.
Don't worry, I always worry. You know me, I worry. Yeah, nothing much here. The chicken kitchen! Clink! Trick time! How's all here? Barman's still here? Chicken's not collapsed? All good, we're all good. Cake, you made a cake! Cake. Has Bailey stopped dancing? There's the question of the stream. Yes. The chief is on his way over here. What's he wanna come now for? Well, because the death row inmate escaped, of course. Oh, I'd hate to be in your shoes right now, Bailey. You're in charge after all. Oh. Yeah, boys. Snap just took muffins out of the oven. Ah, it's a baking day. Nice. Me? Oh, why did I ever have to become a prison guard? I never would have taken a job like this if I knew prisoners might escape. Oh, Bailey. Wow, unbelievable. Yes, I know, right? It is unbelievable. What kind of cake? What kind of muffins? Bailey. What's going on elsewhere? How's Sausage and Punk getting on?
Time is back to being like a caged animal here. Nothing much seems to have changed since I last visited last. Spikey's making that horrible noise, same as ever. Our condemned convict, Detective Gild's still out. And the curry lover's stuck.
Cool. Lovely.
My time will soon be locked away from me forever, from me as well. I can't waste what I have left, I better get going.
Yeah, but what if you just went everywhere? Mortuary. Still fixing things? He's not stuck, is there? Apple and walnut. Oh, fancy. Lovety visiting you, Bailey. But we gotta go elsewhere. To the basement to re-inspect this room.
I sense somebody's present in this dimly lit place.
This guy again. Anyone remember what voice this guy had? It's been a while.
Tonight is probably our last chance. If he doesn't come here tonight, I think this silence is starting to get to me.
This old man's apparently waiting for somebody.
Go with your heart.
The only thing waiting for me is the end of my existence.
Well, we've only got Raid to, believe for that. What if? Can we roll? No, we can't roll. Okay. Thoughts. Oh, feet.
Oh, no feet. I guess the chief went out. He didn't even put on his shoes. Did something happen?
I don't like it when story doesn't happen when I'm not here. The story happens when I'm not here. You know what I mean. He went out without his shoes. Yeah. As people do. Oh, chef not here.
It's not like the restaurant's closed. Where's the chef? It's just not the same without his singing. I guess I can come back later if I want to hear him sing again.
Where's everybody going? I don't like this. This is weird. I don't expect things to actually be different. Moonlit courtyard. I don't trust this. You're smiling. Don't trust the moon. I'm distrustful of the moon and its content smiley face. I'm guessing there's nothing here. Camilla's old house.
The scene of a tragedy is once again sealed in silence. The tragedy 5 years ago, and the tragedy of tonight. I wonder where the little lady is now. If only I could put a smile back on her face before the day dawns. But I won't find answers here. I better follow my own leads.
Right. I think we have to go to the Lady Red's apartment. However, if we go to the park, seems to be probably something happening here, right? Given that this is where the music box is. No, there's just stakeout. Steak McOut. That's a fun light effect. And nothing to do. Okay. Well, off we go then. He's back to staking out. Oh, I'm staking out. Oh, she's back. Where'd she go?
Just as I thought. This little girl is safe in her bed.
She wasn't before. Hang on. Okay.
Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now a kidnapping.
Is that what you thought, Sissel? I don't know why you thought that. A chicken out.
This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Jowd's heart, and the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I can read. Actually, no, I can't. Now that I think about it. I have a great excuse for not being able to say this properly. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has been related back to me in some way.
You don't say.
And I bet this mistaken-ridden abduction does too.
Something's definitely been set up. I don't know to what extent. Why is the guard the picture for that achievement? I mean, I'll take it, but... New song, Cabaniella, Tall and Lovely. We're not, that's not our current hypothesis, no. Tall? Yeah. Not as tall as Riding Crop. Give it a save, give it a continue. 12:51 a.m. That was... We're plodding right through this night. Sure about that? Oh, well, he might not be tall. Oh, he's a bunch of squirrels in a suit.
I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping.
You smile at me. You smiling? How dare. I point at the screen every time I say that.
As long as there is any possibility that it could be his own daughter who's kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight.
Ah! Those shelves have the same attachment to the wall as the shelf we knocked over in the last room. Haha! And the candelabra's the same. Almost. I don't like coincidences like this, it makes me think. Always smiling whenever I play Ghost Trick.
The key to dispelling the minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing, and I need to use this key before...
Oh, it's a metaphorical key.
I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate.
Actually, I'm smiling at the screen every time. And I'm pointing at the screen every time. Oh, that posture. True writer.
Oh, my darling angel. Oh, just listen.
I can't remember your voice.
Oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night and play? Ah, a daughter after my own heart. But I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone.
Ding.
I didn't go out to play.
She does not look the same age as Camilla. She's like 5.
I went to buy Papa a birthday present.
A perfume bottle.
He said he wanted a new lighter.
5-year-old goes out, buys lighter. Got it. Cool.
But that's no reason to go out this late at night.
But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that.
But look what it has brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here is to the feverish passion of my darling angel.
Don't know if a 5-year-old could even buy a lighter. Exactly. Particularly one that seems to just have like a canister of lighter fuel underneath it.
Mama.
Yes, darling.
let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight.
Not tonight, Emily.
I hate you!
Looks like this little girl was safe all along. Buying a lighter. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same.
Why did you know that? Well, you knew she wasn't kidnapped by those people, but... Hey, miss! Hey, miss! You have missed Jowd being, Papa Bear. How you doing? You right?
There's another lucky development, too. Emily wants to call her father. Now, if we can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around.
Burn the phone! Whew. Boom. See? There we go. Simple. It's Pilates. I'm a broken goblin. No, no! Now you can stretch like Habanero. Tap, 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 tap. Quick, do it now, quick!
Emily, I told you couldn't call him tonight.
Why not?
Listen to me, Emily. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider.
You're an idiot!
What do you know about him, Mama? He's the only one who's Justice Minister now. He's the one. All you do is write weird novels.
I was gonna say it, this woman's a bitch. Whoa! Oh, the flower opened.
What do you mean, weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How would you expect me to forgive such an insult?
Ah, phone's up there now. Well, you're freaky.
I hate you.
Should not been allowed custody. Should not have been allowed custody.
Well, I'll be keeping my eye on you so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father.
One of the 5-year-old smokes.
I hate you.
I can hear you, you know.
You just said she has a lighter. She bought it as a present for the dad.
What a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Emily can call.
Burn her. Oh, hello. Is that a rat? He's a rat. Also some sparking electricity. A hoist for a chandelier. This is turning into Hitman. The latch there. Dictionary. We can't go back to the windmill. Yeah, she went out into the middle of the night to go buy a lighter for her dad without any supervision. Independent young woman. If you want a summary of what's happened so far, we thought that little girl got kidnapped, but it was actually Camilla, the girl who was with Missile. She also at some point died and got saved because she has a core in her, so we can talk to her in the ghost world. Looked up Emily's wiki page to see if her age is listed and saw the words "I hate you" at the exact same time he said it. She says it a lot. And we have now informed... and the Rube Goldberg birthday cake machine that killed Lynn earlier was set up 5 years ago in a different house by Camilla as a, happy birthday mum thing. And presumably a ghost manipulated it to kill her mum. And Jowd, who is Camilla's dad, we found that out as well, is taking the fall for that so that Camilla doesn't have any blame. But now we've told him that Camilla's been kidnapped and will be executed if things don't happen, and he's like, well, we've got to sort that out.
Is this a murder?
Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff going on. So at the moment, we need to get this girl to call the Justice Minister to know that his daughter's safe, and as a consequence, he can call off the execution. Which will kill Camilla? I don't know what the plan is, to be honest. Rat! Yeah, rat! Look at them! They're swinging! Yeah, look at them go! Sweesh! Hey, little baby. Alright, what's this? The valve. What happens if I turn this? It's too weak to get up. That doesn't do anything, it seems. We can't change this hoist. But we are doing, you know, mouse shit impossible over here. I better not put out that lamp right now. It will only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Amelia a chance to use the telephone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out the way. Thank you. Also, the wiki doesn't say, but looking at the sprites again, yeah, I think she's a bit younger than Camilla. The Hitmen are morons. Yeah, they thought Camilla and this girl were the same age, and I think Camilla's like 10 and she's 5. I'm not good at judging ages myself, to be perfectly honest, but I feel like I'm better than that. What do we want to do with you, little mousey? Oh, we can chime. Ding dong! Hey, look, there's a mouse up here.
Well, well, having a good time, are we, little rodent?
Don't hit it. No! Sweet dreams! No! Promise! Ah, but you did knock over the candle.
Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend?
Well, she's definitely a villain now. In their defense, they are very stupid, yes. Everybody's very stupid. You weird anime rules when they're actually be 12 and 14, yeah. You just killed a mouse! Buddy will be angry. Well, now I can turn this. What is it? Ah! Oh no, I killed the mouse. But I can save the mouse. Aha!
Oh heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this. Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark.
Blood, 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 blood. So I will walk further into the dark. Oh.
This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. Oh, I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you.
Ghost mouse. Well, so far in the game we've seen a dog and a cat, so might as well have a mouse. Don't put them matching the wine. What is wrong with you? Ah! Well, alright then. Yes, she did, yes.
Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight.
Is the mouse okay? They're fine, they're stunned. He's stunned!
He's not stunned. He's passed on.
I don't exactly know how the situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious.
See? Not dead. We're good.
But now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow.
Hoist is still... Oh, hello. Want some more fun, rat friend? Oh. Maybe if I, Oh, no, I can't. I was gonna see if I can sort of trap the tail and make it wake up. Nah, it's alright. Nah, but they're alright. Chandelier burn brighter. Oof. Are there any party poppers around here, are there? This is the same thing, right? Same... In this game, I'm not happy with things being the same. I'm like, why? Why are they the same? What's going on? Can I sort of knock it with anything? No. Doesn't do anything. Oof. We can't even get back to the phone at this point. Oh, we can get to this book then. Dictionary.
The lady's dictionary. Wasn't this on her desk before? The poor thing, destined to never be returned to the bookshelves.
We have the crank. We do have that at our disposal. So if we can get her up and then thwack her in the head.
What a naughty chandelier!
Stand up straight, please. Like now. Oh, ah! Wow. What moves?
Such insolence!
What about now? Worth a try, you know. Oh, hang on. What's the thought? I have a thought myself. What's your thought?
That's twice she managed to dodge like that. Who knew she was such a dodging champion? I'm starting to get annoyed. Let me try that again. I'll get her this time.
Keep going!
Such insolence.
Anything else to say, Sissel? Nope, okay. No, I was rather hoping for another one. So can I? No, okay. Timing.
Is it insolence or insulation? Whatever, I'll look it up tomorrow.
No, go to the dictionary. This was here. We haven't used this. Not gonna do anything, no. How does she have that posture and those acrobatic reflexes at the same time? It's like the end from Metal Gear Solid 3. She just maintains all of her acrobatics by not moving in the correct way at all. And then when the time's right, phew, springs out. Never spilling a drop of wine. Well, that's just practice. So we have this waste paper basket, which we can't really do anything with. We have the lighter, which can set things on fire, but there's nothing above it. We have this lamp we're not allowed to use. We can swing this pendulum harder, which doesn't seem to do much. The latch, a valve that moved the rat, a hoist I can't use, a latch I've already opened. This, I can make this burn brighter. So anything I can do with it being brighter? As it falls? Nah, it doesn't seem to make a difference. MGS3 draw through one, but I have to do 2 first. The end is a character or the end is in the end of the game? The end is a character in Metal Gear Solid 3, sorry. honest, I don't know how any of this connects. Let me move. Can I move the book now she said something? It'd be annoying if so. No, I could examine. Which traditionally doesn't do anything. No, okay. Still can't do that. At least we know the little girl didn't die.
Oh goodness, look at the time. As I bask in my tale of love, time has been moving on at the speed of light.
I'm wondering if I could distract her with that, and while she's distracted, hit her with the chandelier. I'm trying to work out a distraction.
Even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, huh? But it won't buy enough time for her daughter to make the phone call. There must be something else I can distract her with.
You can try it, I suppose. We just don't have much time to move along. I think this took you a little while to figure out too. She's fine. Well, ill, but... We'll drop the book on her head. Yeah, it's safely on the shelf, annoyingly. Nope, you're not interested while you're walking, okay? How does any of this connect? What am I missing? I'm missing something very important, i.e. the thing that will make me understand how to solve this. What can I do? Yeah, let's try another dodge mechanic and see if we can't do something while that's happening. I don't know. I don't think I've tried. Crank, 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 crank. Oh, hang on. She went that way this time. But I can't do anything during it. Interesting, though. There are two ways she can go. I can make this burn brighter, but what? It doesn't do anything. Yes. No, the flames go down as soon as I do that, so they're not connected. Bordering on trial and error here. Yeah, no, I can't do anything during that whole sequence. Still nothing from you? Yep, same. Any ideas, anyone? That's not enough to get to the phone. Not that I'd really be able to do anything there. I'm not allowed to turn this lamp out for some reason. There's this basket, but it's not nor near anything. Don't get it. You know, it's like not even sure what the intent is. This isn't death time, so I haven't made a mistake and can't you know, has to go back and then reset things because I can't do that because no one's died apart from me. There's one other thing I might be able to try, I don't know. I mean, there's clearly at least one other thing I need able to try, including the solution. Can't be a wine glass or anything like that. That doesn't do anything. Not interested in that. This is where the crank it emote comes from. Crank it. Was there a... I can find an ocarina one, I can't find a... It's not on BTTV apparently. Is the solution here to wait for her to finish her novel? Oh, it's his BTTV emote and he has it set to private. Cool, cool, cool. Have a hint? A hint would be lovely. Because I've got no idea, frankly. Just an idea of what I'm attempting to achieve would be nice. Yeah, only available in Barry's chat. Fun though. For anyone who wants to have a look at it. The tilt of the candelabra from the wall is a big hint from the game, apparently. I mean, apparently I can use my mouse to look around. So in the last level, we had a situation which involves, which we solved. No, it's the one before last. In which we solved with a candelabra that pointed to the side towards a shelf that was basically exactly the same as that. But the way that was implemented was with party poppers, like shooting confetti over the candelabra, and I'm like, well, we don't have those, as far as I'm aware. Do we have something similar to that, like some sort of stream, like the ink thing from the typewriter? But yeah, that's the thing that made me suspicious of what's going on here, was this candelabra. And the exact right idea is all down to timing. Okay, so between her falling to the left and falling to the right. Ah! Well then, that's a thing. Emily, help me! Eh? Mama,
I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up.
Weren't too dizzy to go out and buy a lighter. Yay, it was just timing. That's not the solution you expected, but okay.
I'm afraid I can't help you right now.
Ah, here's to the weakness of my darling angel.
That chandelier is on there tighter than our wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own.
Cool. Temptation to drag her up into the ceiling. Okay, now though, now what? Turn this off. Whoops.
I recall the novelist said she didn't like the dark. I don't want her thrashing around any more than she is already. Better not put out this lamp right now.
I mean, then what? Oh yeah, I don't want to do things that she didn't want, like, but I'm sure she was perfectly happy being trapped in a chandelier I can't get to now. How do I get away from it if I can't get to it? Oh, because I was on the crank, not the chandelier. Give it a go.
Help, help. What is going on here?
Chris give in to temptation.
I gave in to temptation.
Emily, look! Do see this! Help me, please!
No, you just shouted it.
I'm sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning. So I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too.
Yeah. Good, you don't threaten a child with a wine bottle and then kill a rat.
Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now the little girl can call her father.
Twing.
The only trouble is she can't reach it. I guess I'll just have to deliver it to her.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Yes.
Oh, that's right, the angle of those candles. I saw something very similar just recently, didn't I?
Yes. Can I put this lamp out? No. Bet out to one of the boys you're babysitting has a fever too, oh no! Well, I hope they get better soon, and I hope you don't get whatever it is. Nothing over here has changed. Yeah, carefully it doesn't go out and buy a lighter. Oof, flames! Oh! Aha! What, you're lighting the rat on fire. Ah! Ah! Run away, run away, run away, run away! Okay, that's not the solution I was expecting, but I'll go with it. Rock rat! You got it! Yeah! Whoosh! Burn that. Dump. Dump. Perfect. Poor rat's having a terrible day.
Mama!
What in the world is going on here?
I'll do you that. Oh, just calm down. Rat's okay. Stepped away for a second.
Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? It'll only be a minute.
Welcome back, man. It's fine.
No, don't you dare, Emily. I won't have it.
Yep. To the phone. It looks fine, yeah. This was very good at tormenting rats.
Hello, Papa.
Emily! Is that you?
Of course it is, silly. What did you think?
I mean, but I heard they said you were... No, never mind. It's nothing.
Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa.
Birthday? All right, it was my birthday, wasn't it?
I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate it tonight. Thanks to me and old Mama.
Oh, your mean old mama. I mean your mother. What is she up to right now?
About 6 feet. Well, she's certainly up, all right.
My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. Poor children with both of these messes for parents.
Get me down!
Thank you. She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble.
No, Emily. I'm the one who was wrong.
Huh?
Could you tell your mother I'm sorry?
What do you have to be sorry about?
I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now.
Oh, he smiles. We haven't seen him smile yet. He looks 20 years younger.
But it's all right now.
Oh, okay.
You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. Being a 5-year-old.
He's got a nice smile.
The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see.
Okay.
But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me.
It's your mother and I.
Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize.
I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize.
That's a good girl.
Okay, Papa, have a good night. I love you.
I love you too, Emily. Good night, sweetheart. Oh, the meds are kicking in.
Mama? I'm sorry.
My goodness, why the sudden change?
I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand.
No, she's still horrible.
Oh, Emily.
I thought all you ever did was write those weird novels.
That makes me a little sad.
Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated.
Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. And that's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're almost 6. You're growing up after all.
And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them.
Oh, silly, you can't read. What? Oh, maybe you better wait until you're a little older for that. 7, at least.
Okay.
So, Emily, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your old mama, do you think you could let me down now?
You know, I would love to do that. But I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now.
Ah. Tonight, on this most holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel.
Don't read the smut, kid.
All of a sudden, everybody's getting along again. Such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is that what family's all about? Is this the thing you humans call love? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow.
No, it's not, Cecil.
I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office where everybody's waiting for the prison van.
No, I think I'll go everywhere else first. Thank you. You don't tell me what to do.
The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office.
Oh no, we're just going straight there, okay. Yes, we can add family to the list of things Cecil doesn't know about, including darkness, prisons, reading, and candles. And kidnapping.
Surprisingly, the minister's brow is just as furrowed as ever, quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe. He seems to be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big's gonna happen.
Someone die. Lenny, you dead?
I just found out that my daughter's safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake, and for mine.
No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing.
What did he do?
You taking credit for this?
But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter's safe. And yet, you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us?
Cabanelli didn't do nothing. Child's here.
Of course, there's still the little matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister?
Please let me think in peace until the prison van arrives.
Screw you, Cabanelli. What's going on? Gee, what am I thinking?
I wonder if Lynn's at the park yet. Until we get her report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. This continued distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in white said?
Hey, how you doing?
Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist?
Thank you, I expressed. That was meant for you.
Huh?
You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you?
No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you.
We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now.
What?
But I had no idea over the powers of the dead, of ghosts.
Known? Known about what?
We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others, a manipulator.
There we go. Here we go. We're starting to get an explanation for all those people in the prison.
What's this?
That's why your execution order causes me so much anguish, Detective Jowd.
Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know?
Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made.
Now we've got plot. Come on.
There are some cases in this country right now that are under top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd.
Right, and they don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison.
There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from.
Oh, big smile from Kira. Capital C. We're talking hard drives here.
All 3 cases have a certain points in common.
They do, don't they? They do they? Tell us more.
This guy was possessed to say something.
The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The horrific sausage man. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible.
Impossible?
The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them, and they concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition.
But how could that be?
The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator.
A manipulator, huh?
Why do I have all the dialogue? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory.
Is that what the head thing is on Sausage Man? Jowd's case.
Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanello has been studying these cases.
He has, is he?
Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective.
Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures.
And that's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake.
What?
Big mistake. What is your mistake, Minister?
You mentioned a mistake. How could you tell us about it?
I suppose everybody here has the right to know. All right, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanello can hear this too.
The mistake proved to be a big mistake. It was big. We thought it wasn't big, but it was big. Medium-sized at most, we thought, but no, big.
And there's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanera, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Impossible.
Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister.
But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand.
What's this?
A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled.
What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister!
It was my massive pen, you see. What's going on? This document. What am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it. No, my erratic signature. I should have made a sensible one. Clap, clap. If you're happy and you know it. Wait, don't deliver that document.
Deliver that document. Got it. Erratic, not erotic.
No, my phallic signature. And that's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began.
Interesting. It's fear, despair, suffering. Fear leads to despair. Despair leads to suffering. Suffering leads to hate. Hate leads to more suffering. You heard erotic too.
It's my accent, you see. It's rather erratic. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best.
So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, huh?
Signing execution orders is just part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task.
So many smiles.
But the next day it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanera's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me.
Did you?
I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled.
You could have just signed a counteraction.
So, in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened.
I suppose. But it sounds like a bit of an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister.
Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out that I was worried about something.
Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen.
I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it.
Oh, thump. Like the bloom hair when she's angry.
And if you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out.
I don't like that she was right. Flower hair blooming is great. Character design.
And then, with the kidnapping tonight...
Okay, so that's why they needed additional leverage, because they were like, well, this isn't working out as planned, let's add something else into the mix.
With the thrust under my nose like that, I can no longer deny my mistake.
So is that the wife's actually sensible? What? She did kill a rat with a bottle. I'm not gonna clean her slate just yet. Well, she didn't kill the rat. The rat's fine, but tried to.
This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody.
So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. They can go through the phone lines, you know. So, there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that this person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks.
But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from.
Where it comes from?
Get through the phone like. I mean, it's true.
Ghost, you say. Inspector Cabanella. This manipulator is a ghost. A departed spirit.
A spirit?
As a matter of fact, it is a ghost talking to us right now.
What did you say? Jow, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too.
I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you.
Spirit, ghost, gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister, I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir.
Nope. Quick skip.
Inspector!
Ring, ring. Yeah, the guards, the hats cover the ears. This is Lynn, I'm at the park.
Hey, we've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found any evidence?
Well, the situation here is kind of difficult to explain. Lynn, what did you do? What have you done now? Cecil, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Who died this time? Is that weird guy back?
Looks like your help is needed, Cecil.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Correct time. Any final thoughts?
I knew, actually, right from the beginning.
You what?
I keep saying it, so it might as well be quoted.
That you saved my life the first time we met tonight.
Oh, that.
When I talked about that miserable, pathetic, short-sighted, disgraceful man, I knew I was talking about me. I hated who I had become. But you helped me appreciate the truth. Now I truly understand the wonderful support I've been getting from so many, including that of my loving family.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
I'm starting to realize what a lucky man I am, and it's all thanks to you.
Don't let your wife hit you with a wine bottle. Jowd, what have you got?
Yeah, I never saw that coming. The minister was being controlled, huh?
Yeah, I'm truly sorry, Detective Jowd. I have no excuse to offer you.
You know, maybe it were best. Maybe it were all for the best. Best for all the best. All the best. All the best.
What do you mean?
If you had never been manipulated, you never would have believed this power existed. After all, you're a realist, right? Just goes to show, you never know when even the worst things can turn out good.
Detective Jowd, I don't know what to say.
Alright, Cecil, you better go help Lynn. She's a good kid, but she's got a habit of taking on other people's problems.
And making her own.
Yeah, I know. Let's see, she's in Temsic Park, huh?
Nope. Yep, G.
I wonder why the inspector in the white went running out like that.
Because he's dead. He's a ghost.
But I'm more concerned about Lynn. She looked really upset. I better go see her fast.
Dip, 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 dip. Or is it someone that he killed at some point who's doing all of this? And he's like, my record, this is gonna come out. Probably shouldn't be hypothesizing out loud. She's a good kid, but dense AF. Cool. Let's go. Elsewhere. Junkyard. Ray, you back? Or have you faded away? Faded away.
Psst. Hey, Ray, you there? I guess he's, gone. Don't tell me. He ceased to exist.
Yeah, I think so. He's still sleeping. Like the rat. No more luxurious apartments. luxurious thing. Parlor. No more Lynn's apartment. See how this is going on. You still in the chandelier? I mean, you don't have to be now. The phone calls happened. We're all good, but it will be funny.
Looks like the little girl's having sweet dreams.
Oh.
Meanwhile, it looks like Mama is still in the middle of a nightmare.
Oh, Mr. Prime Minister, squeeze me tight enough to take my breath away. My darling lady, let us be free. Spread our wings and fly. I think I'll edit those lines out once I'm back down on the ground. Being squeezed tight enough to take one's breath away is not as much fun as I thought.
I guess the novelist is getting a lesson in reality.
Where's the rat? It scurried off. Good. Good. Just came from there, that's where we want to go. Things have started happening here. Things have started happening all over the place. Why was the chef missing? That's a really weird detail. I don't understand that at all. Nothing there. You smiling? You in the audience smiling at me? That would be fun. Like a play with like Socratic irony, so the audience sees things that the actors don't, but the actors are aware of the audience. It's like breaking the fourth wall, but like in a mystery. There's potential there. Panto? More, I don't know, more with a mystery setting. I guess it is quite Panto, really, isn't it? Who's behind you? But... And the play can change depending on what the audience want to say. Choose your own play. That sounds like a nightmare to rehearse.
I can't take much more of this. When is the chief supposed to get here anyway?
Oh, how should I know? You're the one who talked to him, ain't ya?
Ah, I feel that feeling coming on.
You gonna dance?
Shall I dance?
Hey, don't get me involved in this.
All you have to do is say the word panic. Just say the word and I'll do it.
No way, I'm not going to be responsible for that.
Ah. Please, would somebody just say the word panic to me?
Can I do it somehow? Can I? No. He just wants to do the dance.
Panic.
Oh no, someone said it. I'm assuming nothing's going on here, although we do know now that this facility was explicitly set up for the purposes of examining possession, although I had suspected. He is human, he is dance. Come on, Officer Shrimp, be nice. Don't prawn us off like this. I don't know why I did that. He wants to dance. Thank you, thank you. Okay, basement. You still waiting? You still waiting for your mystery guest?
I sense somebody's presence in this dimly lit place.
You're still there.
When the morning comes, I think I'll leave this town. This place has too many memories, and I'm just too weary.
When the morning comes, huh? Must be nice. The morning will never come for me.
You left as well. What's up with you? Are you a ghost? Is everyone a ghost? You're still not here. You're gone. Does that explain why you can run around without shoes on? Not get hurt? Because you're actually floating a millimeter above the ground. Nothing here. Chef? They're off on their own adventure. There's another story happening right now. One in which Camilla got killed. Sorry, this may seem tedious, but now that I know that things actually... weird additional story elements are happening, I do have to check everything. Whether you like it or not. Moon's still there? Game puts in little Easter eggs. Especially in a mystery. They're very useful. Very nice, very tantalizing. Also smile. Yeah, so Miss, this is Camilla's old house and Jowd's old house. Camilla set up this contraption as like a happy birthday, but something moved a part of the contraption and turned it into a death machine. A ghost 5 years ago did that. Precisely why Pigeon Man had that set up in his basement, I don't know. Well, mysterious. Let's continue. Lynn, what have you done?
Lynn calls, and I oblige. I take off towards Temsic Park, the place where clearly something big's taking place.
And killed Jowd's wife's Camilla's mother, yeah.
The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death.
Oh, you put that together?
Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me?
Well, that kind of doesn't make sense. Why are you showing me the moon? Why are you showing me the moon, game? Very suspicious of the moon. Got Cozy Grove last night and you're enjoying the chill ghost vibes. Cozy Grove is lovely. I played a lot of it. And a new song, To Nothingness. It's full of monsters. Tasty cheese. Continue playing. They've been quite short, but I'm sure this one will be long if I can say yes. Yeah, that's great. One more. 1:28 p.m. Chapter 14.
Temsic Park, the site of the little lady Camilla's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden.
Oh yeah, the music box has the gun that killed... that was part of the contraption, or it wasn't supposed to be part of the contraption, but it was. So we're trying to find that now, as sort of evidence that he didn't do it. Chicken! Oh, the chef's here. Well, that explains that. Why is he here? Though it doesn't explain it.
I wonder why our lady detective's looking so dejected. Well, at least she isn't dead, but what did she find?
Nothing, probably. Chicken? Oh, she has chicken delivered. Let's have a look around. Oh, I can't have a look around. Stakeout man's gone. Right. It doesn't explain anything. Chicken! Give me chicken. We're over here now. Hooray.
Huh? What's he doing here?
No, let me spend a moment's time with you, my love. The world will not end if the food delivery is a little late. La la la.
Even the stakeout van's gone, yeah.
A little late. It's already icy cold.
Wait for you to swing over here with your wine hat. Give me the wine hat. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I can swing harder. Swing harder. Yep. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for your service, sir. There's a basketball in here. Globe climber. A boot. Leaflet. Leaflet. Love letter. Umbrella. Whoop. Ellen. A rugby ball. Whoop. Dancey dance. Yeah. Well, we haven't tried spinning this yet. Yep. Seesaw with a baseball on it. Yep. Tire. Leaf. Oh. Is that a dead body? Is that a dead body I see in over there? Who died? Oh, it's the guy. It's the crazy guy. Ghost, the god guy from bloody ages ago. I think. Maybe. Oh, there you are, Sissel. From your dejected expression, I gather you didn't find what you were looking for. Yeah, with Squirrel Man. Right, I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible. Horrible? What is it? Yep. There, in the grass. You better see for yourself. Looks like a dead body. I nearly died when I saw it. And I suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it there, can we? Nope, I suppose not. Okay, well, off we go. Thanks for the leaf. Oil drum, what's this? Mascot. Trowel, okay. Right, well, let's see if I can remember your voice. Oh, jeez. We're straight in. You knew... You didn't have a moment's unconsciousness after your death. You knew immediately you were dead. Anyone remember this character's voice? I think they only appeared in the first stream. Of course he did. Weird Squirrel Man. He knows about death and gods and the afterlife. Go with whatever feels right. I don't know what feels right. Should not spend too long thinking about this. I'm bad at improv, you see. Every voice I can think of that would fit is one I've used. I don't have that many voices. Ooh. Stop the power from being turned into a housing site. Protect the power. The Wock of the Gowods. How important is this character? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to keep that up, I'm afraid. Although it does fit, I'll be honest. Boo. Play and find out. I've made regrets with voices before, that's all I'm saying. Screw it, let's see how long we can go. Yoda! You're talking to me, aren't you? I have some weefwits for you. Weefwits I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly, examine it in detail.
Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name?
My name? My name? What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about?
Okay.
Come now and study these tracts with me, my brother. Come and learn about the works of the gods with me.
This is where Dark stops watching the font, exactly.
The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young.
Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life, but I am interested in your way of death. So, let's go back to 4 minutes before your death.
This character ends up being a major villain. I'm gonna be annoyed. Did he just get killed by the stakeout guy? It's like, just leave me alone.
Ooh. And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here and the power can defend it.
Okay, what does that have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned? I'm gonna shuffle that thought away in the back of my mind and not think about it anymore.
You still don't appear to understand. Why? It is written quite clearly in fourth leaflet in great detail.
Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. Yeah, I'm a weirdo.
Clearly. Eek. Eek.
Huh.
Ah, I'm coming. Oh, just hold on. Oh, I'll be right there. Aha.
I located the target for you. A girl of the right age coming out of the right apartment building at the right time.
Oh yeah, they're neighbors.
Huh? Oh.
Yes, my dear, I ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side.
Dip, dip, dip.
Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me?
No.
Oh no. Oh God, what do I do? What should I do? I have to do something.
Oh. How does it go? Interesting. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Huh. Gonna be fighting against another ghost here.
What in the world? What just happened?
Oh, that's Mino.
Mino?
Mino, the mascot of the symbol of Temsic power.
Forget about the name of the big creepy lump of concrete. I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that?
Yes, yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes. Ooh, the power of the Wock of the Gowods. That was the power of the Gowods. The power of the Gowods saved that little girl.
And then that very same power very deliberately crushed you instead.
Yes, yes, precisely. What is called the mischief of the Gowods. The power of the Gowods.
Yeah, was it the mischief of the gods or was it another ghost trick? But, nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy midair.
Yeah, but also no ghost trick could manipulate a human.
But, wait a minute. What if there was somebody with a much greater powers than me? Me, the expert at this.
Let's find out. The mischief and the power of the gods. Trick time! Right. Yep. Okay, so she hasn't died yet.
Look at that. There's another flame besides mine.
Oh, okay. This is when she would have died and then she got saved. I have a feeling I know what's going to happen.
the mischief and power of the gods.
Pawu. That should be the most powerful character, yeah.
Oh, so that is the flame of a god, is it? But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it?
Yeah, so?
Oh, pardon me, but are you a god?
I sincerely doubt it. I'm definitely not omnipotent. And all-knowing. The last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. Who could it be?
I have a feeling.
I definitely believe it is either a god or somebody god related.
Maybe I better try talking to this person.
Maybe indeed. I don't like the implications of this.
What the? This person with much greater powers than me. It's you.
Hey! Sissel!
Hey, Missile, how you doing? You protect Camilla, is what you do, didn't you? So when did you die exactly? Yeah, this checks out, yeah. As soon as I learned that Camilla had died, I was like, yeah. He's the best boy. He's a god. He's a Gowod.
Oh my, it's
Missile!
you look well for being dead.
Did you see what I did? I did it! I tried really hard and I did it! I saved Miss Camilla! Oh, are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog?
Missile, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead?
I'm glad you asked! After Miss Camilla went out and you left.
Did you bang your head on the door enough that you died?
I worked like crazy to make my own path, and I did it!
Oh, no. Oh, here we go.
And then I followed Miss Camilla out into the big wide world. And then, here, at this park, I found her at last. Yeah, you guessed it, I barked! You bet I did! And I went running after her too.
This is the place where the thing... Oh, you? How... No. Okay, first things first, save Camilla. Second thing second, save the dog.
And then I guess I died. And then I was unconscious for a little while. And then a lamp said hello. When I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Camilla. Crushed under that big scary lump.
Yeah, save the dog.
Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me.
Miss Camilla!
Save dog, then you can do the rest of the game. The thing is, we can't... Or maybe we can, I don't know.
I had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then...
Whoosh. Ooh, you get funky colors.
I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right?
Yeah, better than probably anyone else could.
And I remembered what you did for me, how you saved me.
So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death.
You bet I did.
He's a good boy. He's green. Him have green.
Yes, my dear, I ever so gently nap her and come right back to your side.
The missile was just like, yeah, I'll just throw massive lumps of concrete around. Why not?
Now's my chance, I thought. I saw the core.
I don't know, it looks pretty far.
I stretched out my paw towards the core. Oh, how I felt at that moment. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Sissel. Go ahead, try it for yourself.
Mr. Strong.
I can't believe it. How could you connect over such a great distance?
Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing.
And so then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside.
Right on top of my head. Well, no, actually.
Huh?
I can't manipulate things like you can, Cecil.
You can't? Then how did you...
I don't know what I didn't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye. And it had a core, too.
Leaf?
A single leaf hanging from the tree. It did go, like, up that way. I tried reaching out to the leaf.
What in the world?
I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. Okay. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is. Okay.
Swap things with the same shape. Metal Gear.
Go ahead, try it. Press swap. Okay.
That's incredible. So that's how you saved your mistress, is it?
And that's how I became caught up in this, is it? I'm very sorry. My powers are too meager.
Meager?
Because you see, I saw one more. Ah, the rugby ball. I happened to notice one more core. There was something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of the tree.
Hey, you're right. If Mino could be swapped again with that,
then the Zower Star wouldn't have to weigh down on my head. I hate the fact that I'm getting better at that voice.
But what is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf.
It's a rugby ball. We've already seen it. We've been in it. Expecting Sissel to have a memory. That's on me. Whatever it is, I would much prefer it to on my head than on Mino.
So why didn't you swap them, Missile?
I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Sissel. But this was just too far for me. I couldn't reach.
So teamwork?
Working with Missile. Never expect Sissel to remember everything, yeah. Anything. I must admit it is a fascinating spectacle of death, if I do say so myself. I kept retrying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do.
I bet there's something you can do now.
Huh?
If we work together, you and me.
New voice acquired. Sissel, you think so?
I don't plan on letting anyone die in front of me tonight. Do you think you could help me?
Of course! Naturally!
So, we're gonna drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before.
And then we save Missile. Alright?
Alright, let's get started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then you'll have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape.
Oh, I believe that's a rugby ball.
Okay, rugby ball, huh? We'll put that on the list. But with the rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it. So that means I have to move it closer somehow. Looks like you and I will have to work together on this one, Missile.
Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press V for a very good boy. That way you'll be able to control me. And then if you press V,
control will come back to me.
Okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Mino from hurting anybody. Oh, this isn't gonna get confusing at all.
All right, Missile, your powers are your powers are the key this time.
Okay, I'm ready. I can swap anything that has the same shape. Just call on me if you find anything you want to try.
Probably the best thing to do is just try a bunch of things and see how it goes. And if I see something we can swap, I should use V.
Right, there's a lot of circles. Yep, we got this tire, which we... Presumably swap for this baseball at some point. Maybe help cantilever things. Oh, hello.
Well, would you look at that? There sure are a whole lot of round things around here.
Twice the ghost, twice the fin. Twice the end? I mean, yeah. They're ghosts.
Oh boy! That means it's time for me, right? Oh boy!
Yes, play with the balls. You're a dog.
My heart is also wound! Let's see, to use Missile's powers, I just tap V. I'll try it and see what happens.
Whoop. Yeah, we've got to go over to that. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, talking. Having a chat. Hi.
I'm sorry about all this trouble, Sissel. If only my paw could reach a little further. I could have swapped that big lump one more time. Swapped it with that rugby ball in the in the tree nearby.
Yeah, that's all right. That's what we're gonna do now, together.
I'm gonna give it my best.
The first thing to do is to find a path to that rugby ball. Cool, cool. Okay. Oh, so we can't inhabit the same thing. That's interesting. I can't hop. Oh, using something that Sissel's in. Boot. Basketball. Chef's not here yet. Bring it up here. Nothing further. Nothing further? Oh, all his leaflets must have got scattered up there. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Look at this funny flattened ball. It's the same shape as that horrible Mino, but it's too far to swap from here. Even this ball is starting to look horrible to me.
Maybe we'll have to find a way to get this ball closer to that Mino thing. I get it, yeah.
Knock it down from the tree, I say.
There must be something we can do. Swing. Oh, hi, how you doing? What was this? Gee, what are you thinking?
Here you come already. I swore to myself not to repeat my mistakes.
Mistakes?
When somebody's in trouble, you should lend them a hand. Otherwise, you'll definitely regret it.
What are you involved in?
And now the recklessness of youth has taken over, giving me the lightning fast speed.
Oh, that's... Sorry.
I've been thinking. If we could stop this man from running, maybe he wouldn't get squished. It won't be easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth has taken over.
Stop it, huh? Mr. pulled a sizzle over there. Right, I'm still intrigued by that. That feels like a thing that's probably worthwhile. See, that's too heavy, actually.
It's so heavy I can't move it very much. Maybe because of the swap I made.
I guess the little ball is about all the weight I can handle. Well, there's nothing with that shape. The shoe. Flip those over. But maybe. Whoops. Not gonna get this on the first try, but it's worth an experiment. Pressing wrong buttons. Oh god, there's more buttons to think about now. Oh. Okay. That's interesting.
Now what do you think of my lightning fast pace?
I wish you would knock it off, that's what I think. We don't have time to prepare. I think we're gonna have to find some way to stop him from running.
As far as I can see, the only way to do that is to use the playground equipment.
The what?
You know, the seesaw, the swing, those things. Precisely. Except there is one more piece of equipment to be exact.
Stop him with the equipment, huh? Maybe I should rethink things here. Probably should, because you did the jumpy thing on there and then a ball went up in the air. So if we... Whoops. if we simply swap some things over. On being Missile, it's like, oh my god, going back to Sissel is so short. Missile is far superior. Yes, 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 I know this. Yeah, yeah, you're here. Nope. Oh, hang on, this is awkward. Yeah, there you go. What if that? Let's see what happens if we do this. Just let the guy do his thing. Wants to spin that. Flies a bunch of stuff up there. Yeah, I was gonna jump on this. What happens? That does. Would the basketball be better? Can we put the tire in the swingy thing so it won't spin round as fast? Then put the basketball on the seesaw, see what happens there. There's lots of ifs, maybes, and possibles. As Sissel says, let's just try stuff out and see what happens. Not that I recommend anyone take advice from Sissel. Alright. So, plan number one. No, hang on. No, stop doing that. Okay, swap. No, oh no, don't cancel, do it. Do the thing. Swap, good. Now, swap those. But maybe we want... Oh, we'll see, we'll see. I didn't do anything, okay. Good to know. What does the basketball do? It just rolls there, okay. So whatever we put on the thing just rolls over there. Can't even do the first stage of this. Trying to work it out. It'll be a quick one, he said. What if I swap them now? Now... Stop chatting, you two. I imagine this was easier on a DS. Okay, now it's in a different position. Timing and all that. Nope, this one back. But now Sissel's stuck over here, yeah. Sorry, it's awkward on PC. I mean, I wasn't aware you made the game. What was I with basketball? Yes. It'll just end up bouncing over the side again. Well, Sissel, can you handle a basketball? Let's see. Experiment. No, you can't. This is my fault. I probably should have put Sissel on the other side first. Whoops, things in there. Oh, is there a timing thing for the silhouette? The silhouette looks different. It's I can't swap them anymore or something. I haven't tried that being in there, I think. Because it doesn't make a difference. Sissel can at least get up here now. And you can do this with the umbrella. Might help. The umbrella's clearly important, right? That mood again. Well, let's watch this anyway. Whoop. Sissel, help! There's nothing in reach to swap Mino with. Yeah, we're too late. Darn. Guess we'll have to start over again. No, let it happen. Bonk. Oh, no. If I can, I'd like to take advantage of that guy's strange way of traversing the park. But he runs through so quickly. I am very quick indeed. Do you think you can stop me? We have to think of a way of stopping him from running. Yeah, I get that. I tried weighing things down. That didn't work. I get there around things, but I have swapped them all round before. Round. To no avail. Well, Thingy actually can't get there. Sissel can't get over to the thing on the right at all yet. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and assume I can't change this entire thing here with something smaller. Yeah, they're not. That's not circular. I mean, it's circular, but it's not, you know. We're aware. We're aware. I love your missile, but I'm trying to get my head around how to use you to good advantage. 3 items are 6 different ways they could be placed. The one that's in here doesn't seem to matter at all. Nothing seems to change. Whatever this one is ends up bouncing over to the other side. And the one that's here just doesn't do anything. Full stop. At least as far as my current interactions go, and none of it seems to slow him down, which is what we seem to want to do. Keep pressing wrong buttons. I'm bad at button. Yeah, that one on there doesn't do anything. And now they're saying, "Oh, hey, we've buggered it up already." You want to slow him down, though? That's what they keep saying, so that we have time to prepare. They keep reiterating that we want to slow him down. I don't know why, but... So that was the impression I was under. Correct or otherwise. We want to get the rugby ball closer ultimately. That is our goal. What happens if we change the ball, like, mid-swing? Is that going to affect the momentum? Probably not. Nope. Okay. Nope. It did seem to go up where the umbrella would be. But getting there on time is hard. Let me try that. Let me try. Maybe that's the thing. We have to slow him down so that I can set up a thing. Okay, here's my thought. We get the umbrella down onto the branch and make sure it's open. Stop it, I want to explain something. Make sure it's open. He then jumps on the seesaw bounces something heavy up there, which lands in the umbrella, thus pulling the branch down and dropping the rugby ball closer. In order to do that, probably a basketball, I'd say, with the middle part. That went up very high. But in order to do that, we need to get up there fast enough, and I think that's why we need to slow him down. But I don't know how to slow him down with what we have. I at least have a plan, which is more than last time. And yes, we are going over 3 hours. We're doing this. We're solving this. Hope there's not a massive cutscene afterwards. Because everything Sissel does takes time. So trying to find a way of... Yes, he's already here. Well, have a good night! I'll let you know if anything happens. Well, we have to... Yeah, I know. I know there are a lot around things. Yeah, we can't even get up onto the tree until he's on that. I mean, it's entirely possible we could just stop and then come back to this puzzle next time, but... Yeah, that doesn't stop Sissel's issues. Have to wait for him to get in the thing. Oh, I missed it. I'm going to do this. By which time he's already jumped off. Yeah, we don't have time to do that plan, so we need to slow him down, but I don't know how. Anything on him? Anything else I'm missing? I mean, there is... Yeah, we can't get up there. Yeah, it has to fall. I was going to say, why don't we just swap the thing in the leaf now? This boot's mainly there just to get up. Any thoughts? Sissel, that funny flattened ball thing is still in the tree.
Yeah, I know.
And, there isn't much more time.
I have to find a way somehow.
Yeah, I know the plan, but it's just... It's the time thing that's the issue. Charles, let's get this down here. Open it like that. That was a new thought. Oh, that was so close! If it hit the ball, I could have knocked it down.
Is that all this umbrella could be used for? For knocking the rugby ball down?
Don't forget about my powers! And don't forget about my recklessness of youth! I know, but we're too late. Apparently. Yes. Okay, maybe it's worth leaving this till next time. Because I feel like it might take me a while to try a bunch of different combinations of things, and it's a very time-sensitive one, and who knows how much cutscene's gonna be after it. And we're already over like 3 hours, so probably best leave it there for now. As much as I would love to carry on, should probably have limits on these things. Let's return to title without save. So we'll just have to go through that beginning again next time. It's fine. We'll get there. It's a puzzle game. This is the problem with playing puzzle games on stream, is you have no idea how long it's going to take. But yay! Thanks for coming along, people. Hope you enjoyed. We got a lot of information this time about various things. Bloody everyone seems to know that there's possession happening, apparently. Everyone except Cabanela. And he seemed very surprised at the concept of ghosts. Which really makes me think he's killed someone. And is worried that they're back. We'll see. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for being here. Big smile. But yeah, there's still no advancement on the hypothesis I have, but I think that might be an end thing. We'll see. Big smiles. Yeah, there's one big question. I have an idea as to where a bunch of this is going, but there is one big question that is like, I have one hypothesis and I have another hypothesis, and they coexist very neatly in almost all areas, but there is one event in which they contradict each other, and I'm like, I don't know. So many big smiles. Oh no. Anyway. Kerswoosh, that's Gritscotch. And that's the music. There it goes. Beak. Yes. Thank you for joining. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. Are we gonna Falls AU on Wednesday? Are we gonna do this? I don't know. We could play this, and then we could Falls AU at some other point. Got Falls AU on Sunday if no one's got any other ideas. Enjoyed it a lot. I'm glad. This is a fun game. Whatever works. We'll see. I'll let people know. Yeah, I'd love to play more of this. Me too. Maybe because we're in the middle of a puzzle, maybe it's probably best if we don't leave it a week. I don't know. I'm glad you're enjoying this game. It's a good time. The problem is that it swaps between the absolute bonkers cutscenes and then me going, for 2 hours. Trying things and them not working. But yeah. It's a very, very good game. It's a fun old time. But yes, maybe we'll be back with this tomorrow. We'll see. I'll let people know in advance if possible. Yeah, but other than that, hope you have a good one. We'll be back on that, and then hopefully we'll have a morning stream on Thursday if I can actually think of something I want to do. And then Saturday streams and Sunday streams and all that good stuff. Yay. But we are approaching the end of the year, so I don't know if we're going to do any special like end of year stream things. Or just, end of year friend hangouts that take the place of streams, and thus streams don't happen. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Have to organise some stuff as to what people want to do. Because I am unhelpfully up for anything, as usual. As is my wont. Yeah, I don't know. Well, either way. Have a good evening / afternoon / morning / twilight, everybody. And I'll see you around whenever. Thanks for keeping me company and encouraging me to make really stupid voices. Have a grand one, everyone. Bye! Enjoy!